Hi there, it's Janet on our weekly Janet Talks Business TV blog. And today I'm going to get a little personal. I like to do that every now and then so that you know that my heart is really with you and that it's so much bigger to me that we have this relationship and that I can be part of your growth and success, not just because I'm trying to create a business, but because I really genuinely want you to succeed and I want you to find your best life. So I'm going to share with you a little bit about what's been going on with me. As you know, I wrote in a blog back around Christmas time that I was in the process of moving from Massachusetts to Florida, which I did. And how beautiful it was that I had a business and a livelihood that I could just be anywhere and working on my business. And that it was really transparent to anything going on outside of my personal life where I was living or conducting my business. So things have gone pretty well with the move. There's moments when I miss those I've left behind, but I can honestly tell you that I've already been back once since I moved to Florida, and I'm on my way back again within 2 weeks. So it seems like I am becoming a frequent flyer between Orlando and Boston, which is great because I'm getting to live a life that is really right for me right now, but at the same time stay connected with my loved ones that are back in Massachusetts. And I'm also getting this opportunity to reconnect with my grandchildren who are in Florida. There are 2 in Gainesville, and I'm only an hour away. So all of that has been great. And so here's what's been going on in the business. I started the business with the idea that I wanted to create a turnkey solution for entrepreneurs who wanted to launch their business, because I found that one of the things that was hardest for me as an entrepreneur for the last 10 years was finding somebody to help me with the whole online piece of things. So I created the business and called it Inbound Sales Growth. And at that point, I created a website which you can go to and you can look at, inboundsalesgrowth.com. And I created a program called Jumpstart, which was really a full-blown high-end coaching program with all the technical pieces done for anybody who really wanted to launch a livelihood and not have to manage a team of people to help them do it, from the technical aspect of things, from content writing and anything else that needed to be done in the business. So I would provide all of that support, and the entrepreneur would be able to do what they do best, which is whatever their coaching, teaching, healing modality is. So the problem was that it was a great program. It still is a great program, but I wasn't finding a way to really find the right client base for that. Because even though I had the website and the program, I was blogging and putting content out there, I wasn't reaching the audience that I needed. And it's a slow process. I mean, any of you who have tried this, to put content out there, to get your website ranked up in the search engines, to try to figure out what the keywords are. The process is slow for growing a business, and things change on a regular basis with Google, so you're never really sure whether you're going to come up high in the search rankings or not. So I spent a lot of money doing that, and it was kind of disheartening and overwhelming because I was listening to all these webinars and getting all these great ideas, but I was only one person and I just wasn't finding a way to implement everything that needed to be done. So it was kind of humbling too, because having had a business for 10 years that was really successful, although I do have to admit, when I look back to my first couple of years in that business, there was a growing time and there was a learning curve. I guess you forget that after you get to the other side of it. So I ended up recognizing that I really needed some help. So I hired a coach. And I got into a pretty, I consider, expensive coaching program because it was a group coaching program and I'm spending $527 a month for it. And there's like 60 people in it. So it's not like I'm getting any one-on-one coaching. I'm getting great coaching and, I get weekly coaching and I can actually ask questions on the call, but it's not one-on-one. Which my program, the Jumpstart program, is like a totally one-on-one program that includes all the technical pieces. And I'm offering that for $12.57, which is a lot less expensive than what I'm paying for group coaching, plus having to hire a virtual assistant. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I got into this great program and learned a lot about doing things in the right order. So the most important thing that was instilled upon me through my coach was that I should have a list, which makes all the sense in the world, because if I have a list, then I have people who are going to read my blogs. I have an audience of people who are following me on social media. I have people who I can talk to and find out exactly where they're getting hung up and stuck. And I can build a relationship and a rapport with these people and actually create offers that they really want. So I developed the Freedom Shift, which turned out to be the name of the video summit that many of you participated in. And that was the way that I built my list, by doing that summit. So the first thing that my coach, Shanda Sumter, said was, we build a list. And this is how we do it. So it cost me much more than what I thought it was going to cost, because on top of paying for the coaching, I also had to pay for the virtual assistant. But I did build a really nice, solid list of over 1,500 entrepreneurs who have a need to launch their business, that most of them are looking for purpose, to manifest something out of their purpose and their mission in life. And they want to turn that into a lucrative livelihood. So that's great. So the next thing that happened was I decided, well, maybe I should be focusing my business on the Freedom Shift, where we discover the keys to having more time, more money, and living a life of freedom. And that was awesome. And through doing that, I was able to figure out that a lot of the people who were attracted to my list are in those early stages of launching their livelihood, and they're probably not recognizing the cost that's going to be involved in launching their business, nor are they ready to invest that kind of money that I was looking to promote or charge through the Jumpstart program. So I created a new program, which is the 90-day easy list build, and still added the technical components into it. But with that particular program, I offered it as a more like a group program, but still offered my own one-on-one coaching in that program through emails, through weekly videos that I send out, and also through individual one-on-one sessions that people can set up throughout the 90 days if they need to get unstuck or clarity around some aspect of it. And actually, I'm really happy with the results of the 90-day easy list build program. However, I'm still finding that people are hesitant to invest in their business. And after talking with many of the people on my list, and you may be one of them, I found that there are people who really don't have the confidence or the vision of their own success, that there's something in them that's holding them back from finding a way to invest in the business. Now, I recognize that a lot of people feel that they're in scarcity with money. It's hard to pay the bills. It's hard to find the money to make ends meet at the end of the month. However, I also know that people, if they are 100% certain that this is their calling, this is what they need to do, and this is the right thing, not only for them, but for all the people that they're going to be able to help, that they will find a way to do it. There's always a way. There always is. And it really is a thing about looking at the solution rather than looking at the problem. So it's been challenging for me because so many of you that I talk to, I know you need this program. I know you need a list, but I'm recognizing that you're not going to invest in that until you feel 100% clear and certain that what you're doing is right for you and for your prospects. So I, struggling with that, trying to figure out what do I do now, because I've attracted all of these people to my list, which means that they have a need, and there should be a way for me to fill that need, but I'm not sure really how to do it. So I actually hired another coach, and this coach was a true livelihood coach. And what I brought to this coach, it's a 3-month program, and what I brought to this coach was, here's my challenge. There's all these people who have been attracted to me and what I can offer, and they're not ready for the 90-day list build for some reason or other. And I want to help these people. I don't want to just go look for more people out there. I have a list of 1,500 people, and if those people are not able to move their business forward on their own, it's important to me that I help them. So in working with this coach, who is really fabulous, and I'll tell you more about him at a later time, and I'll be introducing him on my TV series that I'm going to be doing on a weekly basis, and I'll be interviewing some really awesome people. But anyway, I digress a little. So in working with this coach, I realized that probably the reason why a lot of the people out there, maybe you included, are attracted to me is the spiritual piece of things that I've actually been studying for the last 3 years and haven't really put into my offer. But by nature and through my past, I realize my calling is to teach and to share and to serve. But teaching is really a gift that I have. And maybe what I should be offering to people is more teaching about my spiritual beliefs, that when people are tapping into their essential self and finding their inner purpose and mission, everything else becomes easy. Because when the mission is clear, you'll find a way to do it. But when you're struggling with whether it's the right thing to be doing, whether you're really competent to do it, whether people are going to like you or want to work with you, when all of those things are creeping in the way, which are fears, then you're not going to be willing to take that next step to do whatever it takes to get that business launched. So I've come up with the fact that I can give away a lot, and I'm happy to give it and teach it, and I want to teach it. So the things that I've learned about metaphysics, mysticism, meditation, and manifesting our dreams to get them to become reality, I can teach those things to you in a way that will allow you to move forward. And it doesn't have to be something that makes me a lot of money, because it's part of my purpose. Now, the other side of that, of course, is that if I'm not making a living doing this, then I have to find some other way to make a living, which means that I have less time to work with people. So I've created a program that I would love to hear your feedback on. And this program is called the Empowered Entrepreneur. And empowered, M stands for a lot of things, but really it stands for understanding how to take your mission, market it, monetize it, and feel magnificent doing it, and marvelous. And I can think of a whole bunch of other M words. And I can teach you metaphysics, and I can teach you mysticism, and I can teach you meditation, and I can teach you manifesting, and I can just go on and on with M words, which is really funny, but that's what comes up when I really think about what I'm good at. So the program is virtually free. Everything that I'm going to teach, all the content that I'm going to put out there, the TV shows that I'm going to do, the monthly trainings that I'm going to do, the templates that I'm going to give you, the step-by-step guidance on how to do anything you want to know in your business. I'll tell you how to do, what technology pieces to use. I'll tell you everything you need to know about setting up your summit if you want to build a list. And all I will ask you is, if you want to get coaching from me and you really feel that in addition to all this free information that I'm going to give you, you want to work with me on a one-on-one basis, that you would enter the program at the $97 a month level. And at that level, you will get a coaching session with me every single month and unlimited email access to me with any questions or concerns that come up throughout the month. And in that way, you'll be putting some energy, positive energy out into your business in a monetary way. You'll be supporting me to help me to continue to offer the free services that I'm going to be putting out there. And when people are ready, they can always jump into the 90-day list build, which will still be available. But I'm going to a place where I feel that I can help the most people, which is free and $97 a month. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And I would love to hear from you. And I would love to know what you think about this. And if you think that it's a good fit for you, then certainly let me know that. I love to just spend 30 minutes with anybody on a strategy session for your business, or just chatting about money or chatting about whatever. And I'm willing to give that out as a free gift as well. So everybody gets one free strategy session. And even if you've already had one, the offer is out there again. Sign up for another one, because it may have been a while back and things have shifted a little bit with me. So this is a little bit longer video than I usually put out for the blog. the weekly blog. But I really wanted you to know everything that's going on. I want you to feel good about taking in everything that you can that I have to offer. To, if nothing else, commit to putting some time into this and spending some time to listen to the weekly TV series. All of that will be in here underneath this blog. There'll be links to everything that you should be scheduling. And there'll be a link to sign up for the coaching program. So if you think that that would be the thing that will help you to get to the next level, then I would love to work with you and help you with that. All right then, so that's it for today. I'm sending you lots of light and love, and I will be back with you next week. In the meantime, I would love to hear from you. Talk to you soon. Bye.